So this semester I had the opportunity to intern at Justin McClure Creative, which is a video production studio in downtown Wichita. Uh, like I said earlier, Justin McClure Creative is a video production studio. They were founded in 2008 by Justin McClure himself, and they are a couple of their clients are Sci-Fi, Disney Channel, Textron Aviation, National Geographic, and the NFL, which is pretty cool. They are locally owned and operated, and as for right now, they only have one office in Wichita. This is the team. On the far left, you have Justin, who is the CEO, and then next to him, you have Jordan, who is the project manager, and then next to her, you also have Jordan Cole, who is one of the animators, and then next to her is Tessa, who is one of the graphic designers who works there. Next to her is Nicole, who is also one of the other animators that work there, and then next to her is Chase, who is one of the cameramen and editors. So a couple of my tasks that I got to help with are finding stock clips for some of the ads. So I got to help them look for clips for the Ameritrust ad that they were able to work on. Another one was voice actors, which was for the same Ameritrust ad, which was really cool, kind of going through all of the processes of figuring out which one sounded right and what to look for when saying certain phrases and things like that. Another cool thing that I got to do, which is in this picture right here, was edit footage. We went on a Textron video shoot, and I was able to go over the footage that we shot and kind of clip things together and edit it, and they kind of let me go through however I wanted to. And then one of the last thing that I was able to do is pick music for the ads. So I was tasked with finding appropriate music that would go well and sound good with whatever the topic was for the ad that they were working on. So some of the skills that I acquired, the biggest one is communication. I've always struggled with talking to new people and things like that. So being able to be put into a business setting like that has really helped me communicate better, and it has helped with my networking, because I was forced to talk to new people, and there weren't people that I already knew that were helping me there. So that was one of the biggest things that I improved on this semester. Another skill was I was able to work on Adobe Premiere, which is the editing software that they used. Being able to edit their footage and things like that has greatly improved my experience with Adobe Premiere, and I'm much more comfortable with it now than I ever was before. The creativity is another big thing that I was able to improve on. Being able to find stock clips and looking for music and being forced to narrow down my options, whereas before I wasn't very specific with things that I chose for school projects or things like that. But in a more business setting, when you have to be a bit more picky and kind of narrow down your options a little more, it really helped with my creativity for music choice or videos that I would want to put together for a presentation and things like that. Teamwork, I was able to improve with that through working as a team and having to work on projects. We had 2 weekly meetings every week, Monday and Wednesday, and we had to present new ideas for things that we were working on, whether it was a different style for clipping footage together or a different design for graphics that we were working on for a company. So we had to present that, and everyone kind of worked together and figured out what the best way for going through some of those projects was. And adaptability. Being in a new setting like that, which I've never been a part of, was kind of nerve-wracking. I was pretty nervous on the first day, but as I settled in, I got more comfortable, and I was able to adapt to new situations, and that has helped me greatly with thinking of new solutions to situations and problems I might come up with. So one of the best days was the Textron shoot that we did in March. We were able to shoot a couple of ads for some planes that they had that were coming out pretty soon. So we were able to go in the early mornings, and we had some talent there, and we shot outside and did stuff like that. I was pretty nervous when we went on to do this shoot, just because I'd never done anything like this. So it was pretty nerve-wracking, but thankfully they had people there to kind of just ease me into it and help me kind of get accustomed to everything. It was a 4-day shoot that lasted pretty much all day. Went into spring break and things like that, which was really fun to kind of spend my break doing this. That was really cool to see. The other shoot that I went on was the Ameritrust ad. What we did was we interviewed a realtor and a Ameritrust union worker, and they kind of talked about what it's like to work at Ameritrust and what it's like to work with Ameritrust as a realtor, and kind of the process of doing all that. I was able to see the process and how different it is from shooting a bigger ad with big planes and things like that, and the preparation that went into everything. There were lots of equipment, and like there were 20 some people there every day making sure everything went well. But with this shoot, there were only a couple of us because it was only a few hours. It was one day. So that was really interesting to kind of see how different both of the shoots were. For my post-secondary plans, I plan on going to WSU next year, and I plan on studying animation, graphic design, and video editing. This whole internship kind of helped me learn what it really is like doing video production and things like that, and it made me even more excited for that stuff, just because of all the cool things I was able to be part of and all the cool people that I was able to meet and things like that. So I'm excited for learning more about animation and video editing. So once I graduate from WSU, I plan on seeing kind of what happens. I was thinking of maybe moving, kind of seeing where it takes me. So lastly, I just want to thank everyone for allowing me to do this. I want to thank the team at Justin McClure Creative for being so helpful and just welcoming me at their business, and they're very funny people. They're very creative. They're some of the most creative people that I've ever met, and I'm so thankful for letting me come and work with them. I want to thank Miss Bergkamp for allowing me to do this, setting all this up. She works the hardest I've ever seen someone work, setting all this up. And then I want to thank the Board of Education for allowing us to do this class and allowing us to do all this and setting this up.